to the air, is under some pursuit. And, man, he's locked up, forced out of bounds. Big loss there. Number 50, Alex Mormon for the Colonels, forcing him out of bounds. Going to be around 3rd and 16 for the Eagles. I'm sure there's a play somewhere in the playbook for that scenario, but going to be tough sledding here for the Eagles on 3rd and 16. Nothing open there in the secondary.
14-yard line.
That was well covered.
A little technical difficulties there. I think
Good to hear you back,
now.
Mike.
Maybe we've got a little better service now, hopefully.
All right.
But
hey, everything.
Scoreboard's still the same.
That's right. Nothing's changed. And if you want to catch what you missed, what, they got to tune in tomorrow morning?
There you go. Yeah, make sure to get it on cable 12.
That's right.
Third down. No
Colonel's taking time
gain
out.
there. Colonel's taking a timeout here. A minute and 40 seconds left here in the first half. We'll take 1-2. You're watching Eagle football here on cable 12.
Whether it's residential, commercial, industrial, or agricultural, family-owned Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane is here for all of your heating and appliance needs. Come check out our new state-of-the-art showroom, showcasing a full line of propane appliances, including gas heaters and logs. All propane tanks and gas installations are performed by employees trained and certified through the National Propane Gas Association. Don't let winter catch you by surprise this year. Give us a call today at 483-7726 or visit us on the web at redwoodfuel.com.
I'm Dean Stone, manager at Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane, and we invite you to come see what we have to offer in our new showroom.
Okay, minute 40 seconds left here in the first half, guys. Eagles with an opportunity here for a big stop. They sure don't want to go into the locker room 2 down, although they do give 2 scores down.
Yeah, the Eagles do get the football back, and this would have been a good opportunity with they had the football with a little over 2 minutes to go and a first down. And now, unfortunately, they find themselves 4th and 15 punting. They did get a better snap than the last one. It's going to be fielded around midfield. We have a flag, though.
That's Gray back there running that back.
Penalty marker on the play.
Not sure what flag we may see unless that's
like
just a –
looked like a beanbag to me, but it felt quick. But was it a flag?
No, it is his beanbag. That's his marker. So looked yellow, but hey, not a flag. Eagles fans, if you're wishful thinking, I'm sorry about the tease there. So Colonels get the football on the 35-yard line.
A minute 28 seconds left. The Eagles are trailing. Fleming Colonels. Big opportunity here. Good field position.
Yeah, going to be a timeout.
Taking over here.
Wes, how many they got left?
They got 1 left after this one.
All right, so.
Okay, and we'll take 1-2. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
When it's time to celebrate the life of someone special, turn to Connor Bowman Funeral Home. With 2 full-service facilities, we offer professional care and service to our community. 100% owned and operated, offering you the traditional historical Lynch Connor Bowman and Franklin County's most modern and newest facility on 220 North. We can assist you with pre-arranged funerals, and we house an on-site crematory. We can come to your home to make arrangements and pre-arrangements. We offer the release of 1 white dove, 1 memorial video, and video of the service if held in one of our chapels at no cost to you. Connor Bowman Funeral Home, Rocky Mount and 220 North.
Here you see replay of that punt. That's Gray getting good field position for these Colonels. Preston getting away in the backfield. We'll run it out of bounds just inside the 30-yard line.
Do have a flag on the play on the sideline.
It's like a holding call on the Colonels.
Whatever it was, it bound to have been behind the play. That's the one that really eats you up when it didn't do anything for.
I'm probably quoted once a week at saying you can call that one every single play if you want to, and it's a little aggravating when as a coach, if it's behind the play, and hey, we weren't down there, didn't see it. Maybe it did affect the play, but
All your good calls, bad calls.
I
and
was waiting on
questionable
that.
calls Brought to you by the blind guys, budget blinds, that is.
Oh man!
I believe on that one, that was the wide out that they got holding.
So if it was play side wide out, I could definitely see an appropriate flag instead of a backside guard. That'll fire a coach up in a minute at the officials.
Preston back to pass.
A lot of pressure.
Finding the receiver out there. He sort of looked like he short hopped it, but
Yeah,
boy,
looked
they
like-
my.
Head ref is calling incompletion. We had Juan signaling a catch on the side, and the white hat said incomplete.
Yeah,
We'll
look-
see what they finally come up with.
Yeah, it looked like he was skipping rocks. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
He is going to call that incomplete. So they're going to have to sort this one out. The stick did move a little prematurely. That's one of those you look over at the guy, hey, until I tell you to move, you got to stay put. Now they have to reset where exactly they were.
It'll be second down and about 16 yards, looks like.
Minute and 9 seconds left to go here in the first half around midfield.
Guys, you be thinking about the adjustments of the game that coming up at halftime. Brought to you by Rocky Mount Chiropractic. We'll get into that shortly. Preston back to pass, finds an open man over the top.
Wide open, hit him in stride.
Coleman.
Ethan Geary eventually able to bring him on down, but big play there down to the 5-yard line. Beautiful spiral pass, and man, what a connection there.
That's
for the
Ferguson.
Colonels.
About a 40-yard gain.
Yeah, big 40-yard gain through the air.
That was Ferguson on that catch.
You don't want to go down by 2 scores right here. Through the air again.
Oh.
Oh, just through the hands. There's that Ryder Gardner
I
over
think.
there. That's when the third baseman says, look at what I found. My goodness, the hot corner there. World Series baseball time here, Mike. Great time of the year. You got
is.
high school football, college football, World Series baseball, NASCAR in Martinsville this weekend. It's a great time to be a sports fan in Southside Virginia.
Sure is. And if you're a William Fleming fan,
It's Good Friday.
52 seconds, a Good Friday night. They're knocking on the door down here for another score. Preston finally,
It's going to be this.
yeah, that was a definite call there.
Yeah, good conversation there with Coach. He's saying, hey, look, unless you've got a guy there, it's better to go ahead and take that sack. Cost a lot more yards than the sack would have, but great pressure there by the Eagles defense. We've seen that a little bit here, Wes, in the second half, the penetration by the D-line linebackers.
Yeah, they are getting consistent pressure up the middle.
That does open up some of the passing game, some of the off-tackle plays, but if you get to him fast enough like that, you may get an intentional grounding call.
Then did you say, Coach, you're not the one that's getting that linebacker coming at you either.
Yeah, that 270 pounds ain't laying on you.
That's right. Preston looking for somebody deep. Can't find anybody.
Going to bring up 4th down for the Colonels. I'm sure we'll see the offense stay out on the field. They're going to take one more shot at it here late in the second quarter. Going to have 39 and a half seconds left in the first half. Franklin County will get the ball to start the second half.
Eagles take a timeout.
Eagles are going to take a timeout. We will too here with 39 seconds left. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care, and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
Okay, big 4th down and forever. Preston back to pass, looking for somebody open.
Doesn't make the connection. Good coverage there.
Yeah, good defensive play there by the Eagles.
Yeah, going to bring up 1st and 10 with not a lot of time left, Mike.
Watch that timing on that replay again.
Yeah.
31 seconds left here in the first half. Eagles will take over. Be 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, not a lot of time to get anything done. So if Coach is going to make an attack downfield, it's going to have to be quickly. We do have David Casey here split out to the camera side of the field.
Gardner calling the signals. Hand it off to Huey up the middle, getting a little running room. He's out over the 32-yard line, and they got another flag.
Wes, what do you think?
Maybe a horse collar here.
Okay. All right, if that's a horse collar, then move it on up the field a little bit more. We'll see what he says.
It gives them a little running room back there. The Eagles, it is. Yeah. That's exactly the call, Wes. Good eye.
Penalties against the Colonels for a horse collar. Timeout Eagles.
That's a gift right there.
That's big penalty there.
Sure is.
Horse collar, just adding extra yardage without having to do a lot of work for it, and gets the Eagles up around midfield. Coach Edwards did call a timeout there, Mike.
Yeah, and it's really a good timing for that timeout opportunity here with 25 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a perfect timing for that timeout. And your perfect timing segment is brought to you by Christina Defabal, 540-420-0485. If now is the right time to buy or sell your single-family dwelling. Or you can call her or you can email her at christina.drealtor@yahoo.com. That's Christina Defabal, 540-420-0485. Or email christina.drealty@yahoo.com. That perfect timing segment is brought to you by Christina Defabal, Bridges and Company Realtors. Eagles handing it off up the middle. They took a timeout for that.
Eagles pick up one.
Yeah, gonna see another timeout here by Coach Edwards and the Eagles.
Yep. And we'll take one too. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Powering your home with propane has never been easier than when you work with Hall Propane. Imagine never running out of hot water with a tankless water heater, cooking like a pro on a gas range, or staying cozy with a propane log set, furnace, or heater. Then when it's time to cool off, Hall's HVAC techs keep your system running efficiently. Since 1959, Hall has been providing top-notch service at competitive prices. Live in comfort with Hall. Visit hallpropane.com or come see us on Highway 220 south of Rocky Mount.
Look over there, that's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12, Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in. As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I'll be happy to help you hunt for something different.
Going to Casey deep. Got a pick off down there. That's Gray.
Yeah, picked off by Marza Gray. Was looking deep to David Casey. Was going to have to make a football play in order to haul that one in. And, hey, they threw it up there. Just the wrong uniform come down with it if you're an Eagles fan. It's going to give three seconds on the clock for the Colonels. Eagles will get the football at the start of the second half. Tight ball game here, 7-0 Colonels in the first half of the game.
Actually, Casey looked like he was moving away from his defender there, just not quite deep enough on that pass.
Yeah, separated the wrong direction and was going to probably have to run through his defender in order to haul that one in. So tough go there. Going to see the pitch off tackle.
Preston to Coleman. Coleman's looking for a little running room out there. Gets back up to the 40-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 3.
Yeah, Ethan Urie pursuing down line all over the place. Everything we expect out of Ethan Urie. We've seen all year long, making plays when plays are needed. So, yeah, tight first half here.
Yeah, time for the adjustment of the game. Brought to you by Rocky Mountain Chiropractic. All right, coaches, what do you do out there? What do you do to make us? It's 7-0. Fleming's got control. What do you do to bring it back in the game?
I think it's one of those where you're in there and you have a chat with your O-line and find out, hey, where are these guys lining up? Are they making pre-snap shifts? What kind of stunts are the linebackers doing? The in-between the tackle run game so far has been non-existent for Franklin County. A lot of beef up front there for the Colonels. And so there's got to be an adjustment made up front, either to open those plays up or how do we get those quick opportunities in the passing game to David Casey. Something we've seen quite a bit here this year. When this game plan doesn't work in the first half, we see a lot of David Casey in the second half. So we'll see if they look to get Ryder Gardner and David Casey connected into the second half. A lot of athletes out there on the field for the Colonels. They may be taking that away, but how do we get David Casey open if I'm Coach Edwards? And what can we do up front to possibly open up a little bit of that run game? But if we can't, the ball's got to get in David Casey's hands.
That's right. That's right. I think you got to take what brung you here and dance with it. Is that something?
Yeah,
does
that's
that
right.
sound make sense?
you dance with the girl you brought.
Yeah, I think maybe that's right.
Homecoming was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, who brung you. The adjustment of the game is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Chiropractic. Doctors Marlene Skillen and Dr. Kim Skillen at Rocky Mountain Chiropractic are poised to take care of your chiropractic needs. Rocky Mountain Chiropractic is located at 546 Pell Avenue here in Rocky Mount, Virginia, across from the high school. That joint's really jumping. And they have been helping their clients for nearly 30 years. Their goal is to make that pain go away. They will find the problem and correct it. So for auto accidents, work accidents, sports injuries, just to mention a few. Call for your appointment today, 540-352-4432, or go by Rocky Mountain Chiropractic at 546 Pell Avenue for all your chiropractic needs. Rocky Mountain Chiropractic, they'll help you get your head on straight. And we'll come back in about 18 minutes for the second half of this game, and you're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Sometimes, through no fault of your own, you need an attorney, a successful, experienced attorney who'll fight for you and protect your rights. Will Davis at the Davis Law Firm is that attorney. Will's an experienced Virginia trial lawyer in Roanoke, Franklin County, and beyond. You won't feel like you're on an assembly line, and he won't settle your case to avoid a trial. He will pursue the compensation and insurance settlement you deserve. For compassionate and aggressive representation, contact the Davis Law Firm. Experience, driven, results.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care, and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
We see it, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left here before we get started playing football again. Score there, 7-0, William Fleming Colonels, guys.
Yeah, had a little bit of a prolonged halftime. Senior night here in Fleming. They gave the band and cheerleaders a lot of love there. Wes, we were talking a little bit during the half about the penalties and some of the big setbacks here that we've seen a little bit. Give everybody an idea of what's been going on in the first half.
Yeah, they've got six penalties for Fleming for about 50 yards or so, and 2 of those key intentional grounding penalties, one in critical moments where they're down in the goal line, about to score and have that happen. That is a big difference in that first half.
Yeah, we've seen Franklin County not really been able to get offense going. Had we been keeping a little bit better track of it, probably more penalty yards for Fleming than the Eagles have had for offense here so far in the first half. So, maybe who's going to have the bigger adjustment. It's still a pretty tight ball game for all of that, and we'll see what the Eagles are able to do. If we want to give some score updates here, Blacksburg 0, Patrick Henry 47 at the half.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, Fort Chiswell 7, Galax 28 at the half. Tight game, a little tighter than I think others might have been predicting. Halifax 19, Magna Vista 27, so tight game in the hole in Ridgeway. Magna Vista still 8-0. LCA 35, Brookville 0. There at half. We'll scroll here and see Jefferson Forest 28, Amherst County 7. So Bob Christmas reunion there with those guys. Big game here in the Roanoke Valley. Christiansburg 10, Salem 35 at the half. So, yeah, Salem the real deal this year. Both teams out here seen Salem, and Mike, it didn't pan out well for either team.
Oh no, and you know, then there's where your discussion starts. Why do we play Salem?
Get them off the schedule.
Get them off the schedule. No, we had that every game people go through. You watch it on Facebook, they start saying, why do we play them? But they have a really good program there, and they have a lot of stars coming through there. And you see them, a lot of those kids going on playing on Saturday as well.
Yeah, there was a funny saying. Wes and I were kids. We'd go down there and watch the Martinsville Phillies. There was always a guy that sat down on the first baseline, and he'd yell, "To be the man, you got to beat the man."
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
There's something to that. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Playing Salem fits the mold here. So, hey, tight ball game here at the first half. It was all Colonels on the stat sheets, but only 7 points to show for it. We talked about the adjustment of the game there at the halftime. It could be one of those, which coach made the bigger adjustment? Maybe we'll see a little bit more David Casey for the Eagles in the second half.
Well, we'll see if the Eagles can come up with an offense, and we'll get to see that very quickly as they get the ball first. Swanson getting it on the 20-yard line, still up about the 26-yard line. Eagles will be taking over pretty decent field position on about the 26, 27-yard line.
Yeah, it's an area of the game that the Eagles have really excelled at this year. Kickoff returns. We don't see them being kicked to very often because they've been dangerous. We'll run a couple back so far this year. It's really been game changers, and so yeah, good to see a kickoff return.
Yeah, I think sometimes it surprises them when they get one deep and don't know what to do.
Seen that in a
with
week
it.
or 4.
That's right. Got Mullins under center, handing off to Rigney. Rigney not getting anything there.
Nothing going.
Maybe a yard. Be second down and 9 for the Eagles.
Stop me like Gonzalez.
So more of that between the tackle stuff we saw a little bit of there in the first half. See if they try to get to the edge on the next play.
Yeah, it came out under center in the I formation on that one.
Yeah, it seems like both teams similar mold. We've seen the eye and the gun rotate back and forth. Hard to get in a rhythm that way, but we'll see if it works here in the second half.
Mullins calling the signals again under center. Back to pass. Finding a number 28 Muse.
Yeah, That's a play that went a little earlier in the game. Muse was wide open underneath. See, the Colonels had made an adjustment to that, and the young man went right through his hands there, but would have had been a football play.
Be 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. 11 minutes here, just starting out the second half. If you're joining us, had a little technical difficulties the first half. Hopefully those are behind us. Eagles trying to put together an offense here, and Mullins going deep.
Yeah, going to be intercepted.
That's
by number 7.
That's Gray.
Marza Gray, if I'm not mistaken, that's his 2nd interception here this evening.
You see Mullins tossing this one up. A lot of air under that one.
Yeah, trying to get it out there to his playmaker, David Casey. And
well, you mentioned it. They were trying to do that, and that's was a good idea. Just didn't.
Wrong color uniform.
Didn't pull that one down for the Eagles anyway.
No.
William Fleming takes over 1st and 10 to 46-yard line. Preston handed off to Coleman. Up the middle, gets over midfield.
Yeah, was hit there at the line by number 9, Sam David, and stumbled forward before eventually falling for a 3-yard gain.
Be 2nd down and 7 for the Colonels. You see Preston taking his own play in. See what they pull out of the hat here. Back out at midfield.
Also in the I formation.
That's Coleman trying to find a blocker to get behind.
Yeah,
does.
Had a lot of blue jerseys headed that direction, leading the charge on the pitch there. Eventually forced out of bounds by Ryder Gardner.
Brings the ball down to the 42-yard line.
Virginia title center, 1st and 10.
I was curious if they'd come back to this. They've had that success on that touchdown drive in the first half, doing this exact thing.
Somebody's taking notes, aren't they, Wes?
Looks that way.
Had a nice long sustained drive there. Really chunked a lot off the clock. 6-7 minutes there. Ended in 7.
Preston back to pass, looking for somewhere to go. Tosses that one out of bounds. Good headsy play there.
Yeah, Cody Hamilton there. A lot of pressure applied. Was able to get rid of that one without intentional grounding. But, Wes, I think we saw, 2 intentional grounding calls there in the first half?
Yeah, in pretty pivotal moments, so much better decision-making there to throw that one out of bounds.
Had to run quite a bit to get out of the pocket.
And 5 Franklin County fellas in hot pursuit.
Right. That'll speed you up.
Look up and see nobody in your jersey color. And better get rid of it quick.
Preston under center, calling the signals. Hands it off to Coleman again. Coleman caught at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to still pick up a couple of yards.
Yeah, they just keep those legs churning, keep them pumping, and yards after contact, he's going to go ahead and gain of 3 or 4 there. Does bring up 3rd and 7.
Coleman, a junior. Speedster. Working with the underclassmen, the sophomore Preston. He's back to pass.
Ooh, dangerous throw there.
Tosses that one up for grabs.
Yeah, Sam David coming off the edge, and see him just toss the ball up right into the middle of the field. Kind of becomes a jump ball. Falls for an incomplete pass. We are going to see the punt team out on the field. Last punt we saw from this young man went through the end zone. Big leg here by number 36, Davion Faulkner.
Swanson deep for the Eagles.
If Colonels are looking for personnel, we'll see if they have to take a timeout here. Under 10 seconds on the play clock. Snap is a little high, is able to get it off.
Faulkner kicking it toward the sidelines, getting a good roll. And the ball's out of bounds at the 10-yard line. The Eagles will take over there. First and 10.
Yeah, good stop for the Eagles, able to hold. Good punt, though, by the Colonel. So the field position game, we'll see if the Eagles are able to get any offense going on this possession. We have seen two different quarterbacks for the Eagles here tonight. Not been able to get you much going through the air or on the ground, missing a few key players for Franklin County tonight, Mike.
Yeah, that's tough for them to adjust that quickly to come up with an offense that will move against this good William Fleming defense. You got Gardner back and calling the signals. No gain on that one. Got Huey running up against the brick wall.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, run right into a big blue wall there of William Fleming Colonels. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Tough going between the tackles here tonight. Not much moving on 2nd and 10. Forces you got to get some yardage here.
8 minutes, 20 seconds left here in this period. Eagles with Gardner calling the signals out there. Tosses it to Huey. Huey finding a little running room.
Now still going. Eventually brought down after around a gain of 5.
Gain of 5.
It'll be third down and 5.
Yeah, a lot of Colonels holding on tight there, and Huey's just pumping those legs. You see, makes a nice cut up field.
Sort of back across the grain.
Yeah, doing a great job for some of those extra yards that we're able to bring up 3rd and 5, way more manageable than 3rd and 8.
Yeah, it looks like on this drive we're in Franklin County's in a pistol look, it seems like.
Yeah, not quite a deep gun set.
Gardner back to pass.
Oh.
It's tossed up.
Yeah, going to be a big pick
off.
Pick 6 there.
Gonzalez.
By Gonzalez. Tough throw.
Number 6, Gonzalez.
Big pick 6. It'll be 13-0 Fleming here with the place kicker out on the field.
Another sophomore out there picking up a notch for his belt. Brings up the William Fleming team to 13. Opportunity to go up 2 full scores here. Landeros getting ready to attempt a PAT. It's down and it's up.
It's good.
And it's good. Scores now 14-0. William Fleming Colonels with 7 minutes, 8 seconds left. Watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
Whether it's residential, commercial, industrial, or agricultural, family-owned Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane is here for all of your heating and appliance needs. Come check out our new state-of-the-art showroom, showcasing a full line of propane appliances, including gas heaters and logs. All propane tanks and gas installations are performed by employees trained and certified through the National Propane Gas Association. Don't let winter catch you by surprise this year. Give us a call today at 483-7726 or visit us on the web at redwoodfuel.com.
I'm Dean Stone, manager at Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane, and we invite you to come see what we have to offer in our new showroom.
Hall and Swanson back deep for the Eagles to receive this kick. It's Hall. Hall getting a little running room outside. A little open field.
Yeah,
a Colonel hanging on there for dear life.
Had a lot of green in front of him, and then reached up, got him by the ankle, and wasn't able to shake loose. But, hey, like as we were talking on that last kickoff return, not something we see a whole lot because they are very dangerous in that part of the game. Gets the football up to the 40-yard line. It was really an ankle grab away from a lot more potentially up the field.
And, too, you know, since they have not kicked deep, it's a little bit of an unusual situation for them to get those opportunities. Maybe a little bit out of practice on that. You know?
Well, and that's one of those that as a coach, it's hard to simulate in practice because you don't want to get your guys hurt.
That's right.
Not much going there.
Now, Rigney stopped on that one.
Yeah, Tyshawn Henderson there with the stop and letting the crowd know, hey, I got one.
Yep.
Another tackle for loss.
That's me, Mom.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Enjoy it, young man. So
Yeah.
loss of 1 there for the Eagles. And tough sledding. It's been hard to get anything going on the ground, but through the air we've seen a couple interceptions. So at some point you got to keep digging in that playbook, finding the right combination, checking out what they're giving you up front and where they are in the secondary.
Gardner calling the signals, hands it off to Rigney again. Up the middle, nothing there. Just thought he would check again, I guess.
Yeah, some fired up defense playing right there by Michael Finley, really getting after it up front for the Colonels, and nothing going.
No gain on the play.
No gain, be 3rd down and 11.
Mormon.
5 minutes, 42 seconds left. Colonels up 14-0.
Brings up 3rd down and 11 for the Eagles.
Gardner back to pass. Finds a receiver, hit him in the chest.
Yeah. A lot of coverage there. Does make some connections, but that's a hard one to bring in there by Jayshon Rigney. Going to bring up 4th and 11. Going to see the punt team out on the field.
A little different.
Yeah, it looked like one of those where they're trying to get motion, flow down to this side of the field to the right, and then throw back across to the left, and it just didn't quite pan out.
Yeah, a lot of times you can add that onto a flood concept, like you were saying, Wes. You flood one side of the field with receivers, then you got the throwback pass to the other side. That a lot of times wide open, but you got to get that flood concept going in order for that throwback pass to actually work. And had defenders everywhere. Good coverage by Fleming. Looks like we've got a penalty here, Wes.
Yep, false start.
Start on the offense.
4th down and 14. Gray back deep for the Colonels, standing on his 30-yard line. And he's going to pick it up on the 25-yard line, looking for a place to go.
Yeah, not much going there. Didn't no gain on the return for the Colonels, but hey, wasn't for lack of trying. He went this way and that way, and eventually was gobbled up there.
Rounded up.
Yeah, by number 50, I do believe that is Andrew Kinsey for the Eagles on the stop.
Colonels moved the ball out to the 37-yard line.
5 minutes and 9 seconds left. Fleming Colonels was able to use up a lot of clock there on it. Scoring at
yeah, that's been a trademark of those 2 scoring drives of theirs. They've been under center in the I formation, as Wes has pointed out, and hit there at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet.
Coleman.
Ball is loose. Looks like it's going to be recovered by number 12, J.T. Lomax for the Eagles.
Lomax at the right place at the right time, taking over possession there for the Eagles. Another opportunity here for the Eagles at the 40-yard line. There you see the ball just bouncing around like a hot potato.
Yeah, this happened a little bit last week in the 3rd quarter to Fleming. Coughed the ball up. Was a tough break for them. Wound up losing that game by 1. We've seen Franklin County have some opportunities, but just unable to take advantage of it. See a bunch set on the left-hand side of the line here.
Gardner pitching out to Huey. Huey picking up a couple yards there.
And going to have a big, looks like a flag coming in there at the end of the game.
There is a marker on
Or at the end of
field.
the play there. Landed all the way on the track.
A little excited about that one.
Yeah, don't throw your arm out over there.
We need to warm up a little bit before you get a bullpen here. Got a personal foul, Eagles.
Yeah, big one. They tossed the man his flag
Penalties
back. Very,
against the
very
Eagles.
kind.
Yeah, that was nice of him.
Personal foul is called.
After getting the best field position of the night by far, you back yourselves up 15 yards there.
Yeah, that whole taking advantage of the opportunity given to you.
Yeah, that's been a struggle for the Eagles last couple of games. We'll see if they can bring it out. But that backs them up in their own territory.
Yeah, first in a parking lot. We'll see what they're able to do here.
I can't count that far.
Makes it a 1st and 23 for the Eagles.
They say it's 23. I will not dispute it. Find an open Casey out here. Give him a little bit of room.
Yeah.
Good play there. Opportunity gets them back up. Be second down and.
Pass is complete to Casey.
No, it didn't
Stop
get as
by
good
Gray.
Wasn't as good as it
spot.
looked there. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, what, 6-7 yards.
Yep, and that's and it is a good spot. I just was maybe being
You were a little bit more generous than they were.
generous, yeah. So second down and 14.
We're getting into that season of giving, you know.
It is, yes.
Things to be thankful for.
Absolutely, I am. That is for sure.
Blessed to be here tonight.
Absolutely. Gardner out to Casey. Casey switching fields on it, looking for an opening on this side.
Yeah, gonna have
Got
a flag.
Looks like we're going to have a block in the back here potentially, guys.
Went a long way for.
Penalty marker on the field.
You got those defensive linemen turning around on you. That's a hard block for sure. It looked like he may have
Stop
gotten
made by the
blocked
boys.
into this
Penalties
guy.
against the Eagles for a block in the back.
Well, and it's tough when it's not a design reverse like that because you've got all of your O-line blocking one direction.
Exactly.
And then, here we go. They're running a different way, and it's hard to make an adjustment there. Tough call, tough break there for the Eagles. The parking lot just grew a little bit bigger. It's second and really long.
Yep, second and 26 maybe.
Penalty makes it 2nd and 26 for the Eagles.
Eagles trying to get something going here. Gardner calling the signals. Huey in the backfield with him. Gardner tossing it out. Hit Casey.
Just through the hands of David Casey there. Tough little pitch and catch opportunity, and got to catch it before you run with it. Going to bring up 3rd and 26, and we'll see if they look to Casey again for a big play opportunity.
I think that was
That was actually Jason. Was it Rigney or Casey?
Casey. Counting your chicken before it hatched type thing. Gardner back to pass again. Gonna give this one a heave-ho. Up in the midst of a couple of
Yep, going to be another interception.
William Fleming. That's his
by
same
number
Gray.
7, Amarza Gray. That's his 3rd interception of the night.
Been a busy guy.
Yeah.
Fleming Colonels will take over on the 35-yard line. Franklin County trailing by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I saw a little hope there in the screen game with David Casey. Unfortunately, had a lot of penalties there, Wes.
Yeah, pretty big ones, too. 2 15-yard penalties. Really negated any kind of momentum they could have capitalized on there.
Yeah, had a good opportunity. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to capitalize.
Preston to Coleman again. Coleman running into that defensive line. Picking up about 4 yards.
Coleman picks up 3 on the
John
play.
Crouch there clogging up the middle. Picks up a few yards, 3 yards.
3 yards, yes.
Second and
4.
7.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left.
See if,
in the third period.
see if William Fleming here takes the methodical approach up 2 scores. Looks like we're back under center in an I formation.
Yeah, if they stay true to their play calling, it'll be a little off tackle this time.
And it's going to be outside. Coleman looking for some running room. Can't find it.
Yeah,
they got a flag.
Flag on the play.
They're going to be holding on the Colonels. It's going to bring them back. Loss of 10 there.
And Gardner and Hall both teaming up out here, staying home. Put the cojones on the on that outside
That's right.
run.
Yeah, they great defense being played there, and then you get the holding call. Going to back them up, and Coach Edwards will go ahead and take the yards instead of the third down. So it'll be second and about, what, 17?
Penalty moves it back to the 28-yard line.
I
Still
think
second down.
somewhere in that neighborhood. Preston bringing his team up. Takes a snap. He's back to pass. Looking for somebody open. Got a wide open man deep.
Hauls it in.
Guess who that is? That's Gray on offense this time.
Gray having a game with 3 interceptions tonight. Big reception right there. Young man's got a good set of hands.
Yeah, you get it around him close, he's going to stick it under his arm, that's for sure.
It's another 40 or so yard gain on that.
William Fleming, 1st and 10, inside the 30, on the 36-yard line. That is a Angie McGee, Franklin County home team, 1st and 10. It's Coleman again going to the outside. He's got room out there. Turns it upfield. Going to be close to the first down.
Yeah, just kept going and going, finding more green, and right on up is going to be marked around a gain of 9, just short of a first down. Second and a little under 1, I think.
I think you're right.
And so they've really used that toss play to their advantage, get a whole lot of bodies moving in that direction. And the backs have done a good job with having great vision and finding where the most space to run is.
Faulkner up the middle, pushing defenders as he goes.
Still going, eventually brought down. Big gain there by Faulkner. 14-yard gain on the ground. Is that the fullback, Wes?
That was the up back in that I formation, yes, sir, and just kept those feet moving, hard running. Guys hanging all over him.
Yeah, typical fullback play right there.
They don't generally give it to that guy, do they?
No, hey, and when you're in that situation, you hear your number called, you're going to take full advantage of that, you know, and the young man did. Great job there.
Absolutely.
Brings up a 1st and 10.
Davenport Energy, 1st down and 10.
Area of the track.
And right back to the fullback in this one.
Hey, if it works.
Yeah.
Faulkner getting a couple more yards.
Yeah, John Crouch there holding on tight, allowing his linebackers to come in and finish the playoff. It's going to be a gain of 4 on the ground. Mike, I think they're going to
take a timeout.
No, they're going to let the quarter run out.
Quarter's running out here. William Fleming up 14-0. We'll take a break. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
When it's time to celebrate the life of someone special, turn to Connor Bowman Funeral Home. With 2 full-service facilities, we offer professional care and service to our community. 100% owned and operated, offering you the traditional historical Lynch, Connor Bowman, and Franklin County's most modern and newest facility on 220 North. We can assist you with pre-arranged funerals, and we house an on-site crematory. We can come to your home to make arrangements and pre-arrangements. We offer the release of one white dove, one memorial video, and video of the service if held in one of our chapels at no cost to you. Connor Bowman Funeral Home, Rocky Mount and 220 North.
Home game. Staff member from William Fleming who has
There you
been
see the
instrumental
Eagle
in their
faithful over there.
They aren't just teachers, administrators, or coaches here on the cliff. They are cliff changers. Tonight we
The
recognize
trip over
Mr.
here
Woods,
on a beautiful night.
teacher nominated by Shaheen Florine.
Actually, when we got here, it was about 85 degrees. They had the air conditioner on in here.
Yeah, a little steamy. Had to take my jacket off.
Yeah.
And, it's an odd evening here late in October. The Virginia weather, we get all 4 seasons in October right now. Jamie Singleton told us we were going to be along for the ride, and the ups and the downs, and here we are, all of us with head colds.
Yeah, I don't know of anything that you can do about it. You just ride it out.
Ain't no sense in complaining either. Don't nobody care.
William Fleming on the 8-yard line. There's Faulkner up again, down inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah. So you get inside the 10-yard line, everything tightens up. That run is a lot harder, and have some inspired defense here by the Eagles. We'll see if they bend but don't break. It is 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. That's exactly right. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Of course, they would like the score. Number 15.
Yeah, very close, but gets the
Robinson.
Gonna go ahead and give him the touchdown there.
Jaden Robinson,
Number 15, Jaden Robinson,
freshman,
gets it in for the
picking
score.
up his. Get really excited out there. Picking up that touchdown. Makes the Colonels up 20-0 here with 11 minutes, 10 seconds left here. Turning it over to Landeros. See if he can make it 21. Ball's down, it's up.
The kick is up.
And it's good. Fleming Colonels, 21-0. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Powering your home with propane has never been easier than when you work with Hall Propane. Imagine never running out of hot water with a tankless water heater, cooking like a pro on a gas range, or staying cozy with a propane log set, furnace, or heater. Then when it's time to cool off, Hall's HVAC techs keep your system running efficiently. Since 1959, Hall has been providing top-notch service at competitive prices. Live in comfort with Hall. Visit hallpropane.com or come see us on Highway 220 south of Rocky Mount.
Look over there. That's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12, Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in. As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I'll be happy to help you hunt for something different.
Swanson and Hall back deep for the Eagles. They've been getting the workout tonight. They're not used to getting all of these kickoffs.
Yeah, and they're kicking to them, so they're they were, I think we had an ankle grab away from a lot of green. I won't say grass, it's all plastic these days. They're going to field it. We'll see what goes.
Hall taking it back up the middle, cutting it outside. A little running room there.
Yeah, up past the 40. He gets another good return here for the Eagles. We'll see if they're able to do anything with it. It is 21-0 here in the fourth quarter. Been all Colonels this game on offense. It's been difficult for the Eagles, missing 3 players out there tonight. three key positions to get anything going on offense. But, hey, they've given it a go. They've tried through the air, tried it on the ground.
And it's coming back there,
oh, man.
because of some yellow laundry.
Seen a little bit of that here recently, and they've had a couple opportunities with breaks here in the game, but unfortunately not able to make much out of them this evening here at Fleming.
19-yard line.
Eagles will be inside the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Gardner calling the signals for the Eagles. And he keeps this one.
Yeah, we saw a little Wildcat look early in the season for
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear
the
from our
Eagles.
cheerleaders.
Haven't seen it a lot since then. We'll wonder if maybe they'll go to that here late in the game, just direct snap, line up, run the football.
Gardner lost his helmet.
So we'll see a new quarterback for at least one play here. Hear the William Fleming band in the background. That's always a highlight coming to Fleming. Great drum line, good band, cheerleaders. Do a great job with school spirit here, so kudos to those guys. They work really hard, and senior night for them too.
Jacob Mullins calling the signals for the Eagles now. Handing it off to Rigney. Rigney looking for some running room. Meets three Colonels.
Hard if you're the back to look up and see nothing but the other team's jerseys in front of you, and not a lot of guys being picked up. And Rigney did everything he could there, but no gain.
There's nowhere to go. Got a little discussion out there on the 20-yard line. All your good calls, bad calls, questionable calls, and discussions brought to you by the blind guys. Budget blinds. For all your window covering needs, contact Doug. Mullins back, looking for an open, picks up a receiver out there. No gain much, but Casey did come in and pick that pass off. Loss of about 2 yards.
Yeah, tough go there.
Stop made by Gonzalez.
I've had a hard time looking downfield tonight. 3 interceptions in the same direction, and looking underneath in the passing game, just tough to get much going when you've got 8, 9 blue jerseys there piled in.
4th down. Gardner will be kicking off to Gray. Gray standing at midfield. He's got getting this one down quickly. Got a lot of running room here. Gray taking it out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Gray on the return.
The 1st down and 10 on the 29.5-yard line. Now they're going to place it right on the 30-yard line. Just make it easy.
Nothing real easy here tonight for either team. It's been tough sledding, and particularly for Franklin County on offense. Defense has done a good job. Seen a lot of penetration by the defensive line, and getting after the quarterback has forced them to make some tough plays, but they've been out on the field a lot tonight.
Preston handed off to Faulkner. Faulkner picking up about 3 yards.
Number 36, Faulkner on the carry.
We talked about it a little earlier. This is 8 minutes left in this, and the ball game is not over yet by any means. But it's a big game here for this William Fleming Colonels team. They could, at 5C, ratings could switch in a heartbeat tonight.
Yeah, very easily could flip spots there in the region, maybe even gain another spot. Got the pitch outside, still running. Got a flag coming in.
Freshman Robinson again.
More than likely, that's going to be a holding call on the Colonels, judging by the location of that flag.
That's what the side judge over there is signaling.
Robinson did a good job on that touchdown earlier. They decided
Penalties
to
against the
give him a
Cardinals.
chance again. Men in stripes continuing to go backwards.
Around 7.5 minutes left to go here in the game.
Second down and about 20.
Penalty makes it a 2nd and 19 for the Colonels.
Preston.
Oh, met very quickly there by number 51, Maurice Simon.
Wrapped up in the backfield.
Robinson getting a taste of varsity football.
He was there in a hurry.
Yes, he was.
Stop made by number 51, Simon.
Yeah, Simon, a very explosive player there on the defensive line. Lines up next to Crouch, and they're a dynamic duo up front there with a big nose tackle and defensive tackle.
Preston finding an open man. That's Coleman.
Yeah, Mullins coming in to make the play.
I'm sorry, that's not Coleman. That is Ferguson.
3-yard gain, going to bring up the 4th down and the punt team for the Colonels.
Ferguson gains 3 on the play.
And
brings up 4th down for the Colonels.
16 or 17 yards, so they are going to try to get it, kick it in the corner. That's Faulkner
deep for the Eagles.
Doing double duty back there for the Colonels. Getting this one up quickly, kicking it over in the corner.
Yeah, man.
Good field position there for the.
Oh my goodness. So he didn't call fair catch.
Swanson
catches the football. There was no
they're going to
whistle there.
They're calling for the touchback, safety, excuse me, but
yeah,
he's not. It was outside.
Yeah, forward progress had clearly stopped.
You'll get the forward progress. The gain had stopped. There really was no gain, but forgot to call the fair catch there, at least what it looked like in the box. And live football.
Yep.
Go ahead and make those phone calls.
5:47 left here. Eagles in a hole. 21-0. William Fleming Colonels in control of this one tonight. Mullins calling the signals.
Yeah, no gain there for Mullins. Maybe a half of a yard, bring up 2nd down.
Huey on the carry.
Huey not having much luck finding a hole tonight.
No.
Every time he looks up, there's a blue jersey there.
Couple scores of interest for the viewers, maybe Halifax 25, Magna Vista 34. Christiansburg 10. Salem has started to pull away. That's now 10-49 Salem in the 4th quarter. Blue Ridge District score, Northside 14, Lord Botetourt 41.
Huey getting back out almost to the 5-yard line.
Huey on the carry.
A lot of work for no gain. Slow getting up. Gonna be able to walk back off. Stanton River 6, William Byrd 34. Big game in Lynchburg tonight. Heritage 6, EC Glass 10. Big rivalry game there in Lynchburg. Both teams 5 and 3. Somebody will go to 6. That's a rivalry about as tough as the Fleming PH one.
Yeah. PH is at the top of this 5C region. Franklin County and Fleming looking to get into top
Penalties
8.
against the Eagles for a false start.
A false start. It's hard to get much farther back. But they do. 3rd down and 11. Colonels making it tough for this Eagle team to get out of that hole down there on the 3-yard line. Got a timeout. Franklin County will take one too. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Sometimes, through no fault of your own, you need an attorney. A successful, experienced attorney who'll fight for you and protect your rights. Will Davis at the Davis Law Firm is that attorney. Will's an experienced Virginia trial lawyer in Roanoke, Franklin County, and beyond. You won't feel like you're on an assembly line, and he won't settle your case to avoid a trial. He will pursue the compensation and insurance settlement you deserve. For compassionate and aggressive representation, contact the Davis Law Firm. Experience, driven, results.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care, and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
Third and 11. Eagles trying to get out of the hole down here. Mullins back to pass from his end zone.
Picked off.
And
That's
guess who?
his 4th of the night.
Gray.
Lamar's a Gray.
Johnny on his spot.
Interception by number 7, Gray.
I think it's 4. Wes thinks it's 5. It's a lot. He's had a game. Either way, it's been tough to throw anywhere near that young man. Seems to be all over the field in the secondary. And
I think he's had more on defense than he has offense.
Oh, yeah.
But he's had several receptions, that's for sure. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left in this ball game. Fleming, 21-0, looking to boost it up a little more. Preston handed to Faulkner. Faulkner stood up at the line of scrimmage. This defensive line of the Eagles has really been tough tonight.
Yeah. They've done a great job up front, Drew Davis, and those guys have really been firing off the football, playing inspired, but a lot of athleticism over there for Fleming. They do a great job getting off tackle. At that point, it leaves it up to your outside linebackers, your defensive backs, and at that point, they're 5'7", 9 yards up the field, and Fleming's done a great job capitalizing on the inside-out game. And we'll see a fullback for a yard or 2 and a tailback for 9.
Yeah.
That moves the sticks.
Robinson, the freshman, still digging up there, trying to get another yard. Down to the 11-yard line.
Shoulder pads just fighting off of hits at the line of scrimmage, and continues to drive those legs and run on through for well.
Fans remember that name. He's a freshman. Be here 4 years.
Got 4 years of calling that name out, and didn't get quite as much as it looked like from up here, but hey, he fought hard for what he got.
Sure did. 3rd down, 7. Coleman rolling out, going to dump it off, trying to get Gray. That's the first thing Gray's missed tonight.
Yeah, and I won't exactly fault the young man. The ball was a little low, but hey, the way he's been catching things tonight, it doesn't matter where the ball's been, he's been able to go get it. He's definitely had a night, should be commended for that. I'm sure his name will be in the paper quite a bit tomorrow.
I'm sure that's one, this game he will remember for quite some time.
That's right. Get the man some love on Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter, whatever it is these days.
Setting up for a field goal attempt here.
Yeah, hey. I think we had some folks chanting for a field goal earlier. Get the field goal now. We'll see what the young man's got.
Landry's going to try it from
Tough snap. Eagles are pursuing it. Going to see a pass, and that ball is live. Great heads-up play there. Really could have turned into something. Hey.
Hussein Jackson making
man.
the reception. Good pass there from McCoy coming up and tossing that one, finding the open man.
Hey, I'm telling you, that looks like some of that backyard football stuff that kids need to play more of. Get off your PlayStations, get out in the backyard and do a little bit of that, and you never know. So.
Go to the Buick and wait.
Yeah, what's a play? Go to the Buick.
That did look a little Madden-type play there, so the PlayStation could have come into influence on that one.
Go to the backyard, Wes.
Yeah.
We did a lot of that back in the day. Kids need to do more of it. Get them outside.
Absolutely.
Make a pile of leaves and jump in it and get a sinus infection. Only saying that because that was me.
Rigney didn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be second down and 10. They're not going to move the sticks. So
clock's down to about a minute and a half. Not much left to go here in the game. It's been all William Fleming. Franklin County has had a couple opportunities, but just been tough sledding on offense tonight. Haven't been able to get anything going, but great job to the defense.
Absolutely.
Played very well. Been on the field quite a bit. Testament to their conditioning.
Rigney getting run down from behind. That's Coleman.
Yeah.
Doing it on defense.
Yeah, Coleman getting it done on both sides of the football.
Coach, you take me out of offense, see what I do on defense.
Then I'll get on the stat board over here.
That's right.
You'll find me in the box score everywhere. Yeah. Got one more game left in the regular season here for the Eagles, and this was a big game going towards that playoff berth in 5C. They're now in a different classification, been 6A for many a years, and find themselves in the Class 5. Very tough region, 5C. Lot of powerful football teams in this region, and it's going to be tough. So I think it's going to end the football game here, Mike.
Yeah, I think everybody come out, support these Eagles next week at home. Going to be playing a really tough team, as you said. Lord Botetourt will be coming into Franklin County next Friday night at 7 o'clock. Hope to see you all there. If you can't make it, make sure to pick us up on Facebook Live or YouTube. And you can watch us on Cable 12 as well. It's been a tough one tonight for those Eagles. They're coming across like men and young men, fine young men they are. Coming across that field, you can be proud of them. Holding the head up, coming out of here a little bit on the short side of this stick, 21-0. You've been watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.